What's going on, guys? It's Coach Noob back in the building with another one. As usual, it's going to be jam packed full of jewels, and your time is always appreciated because you could be doing anything, but you hear me checking out these reviews. It's another wild one. It's about a man who kidnapped a woman and a 75-year-old woman at that, and then she ends up getting away, and the man gets arrested, and at the same time, he's a homicide suspect now. So let's check it out.
Very scary hours for some of those people that live in this pretty small community. Deputies arrested 37-year-old Rin Prairie Roca about 4 hours ago. That was nearly 24 hours after this whole ordeal started in the small community of Pierce, which is about a 3-hour drive to the southeast of Phoenix. Now, Cochise County deputies say that Roca broke into a home in Pierce on Friday and kidnapped a 75-year-old woman. Deputies say Roca then drove away the woman in the back of her car before she was able to escape and call 911.
All right, so and 37 years old is not that old. It's pretty young, especially like making decisions like this. And you already know if you watch my page, I always talk about mental health, spiritual health, physical health, and decision making. And you know, to me, it seems like he was probably high off something, man, to make this kind of decision. Like to feel like there was no other decision for you to make, or and this was the best decision to make at the time, that's crazy. So either he definitely had some type of mental problems, or high, and or both, because you know before he made this decision, he had a chance to do an array of other things, man. Work on himself, build himself up, get himself in a better situation than he was in before he got himself into something that he's not going to be able to get out of now, or it's going to be extremely hard. He just made it that much harder on himself, man. And there's always something that you could do when it comes to working on yourself. And as long as people see that you're helping yourself, there's always going to be somebody that's going to come and help you, man, or that's willing to help you because they know that you're focused on yourself. And 9 times out of 10, you got something to lose because you've been grinding and accumulating good things for yourself, man. And, you know, just use this as an example of there's always something better that you could be doing, and your situation could always be worse, man. And on top of that, kidnapping a 75-year-old woman and then her getting away, like, man, this dude, he really had to be high or something. That's the only thing that I could really think of. Like, why would you even kidnap a 75-year-old woman and steal her car? If you needed a car and you already did that, why didn't he just take her car and leave her there? Like, you let her get away, which was a good thing. God was looking out. For the grace of God, she did get away. If you're gonna do something like that, and just take the car and take your chances like that, and because you racking up all these kind of charges is crazy, bro. Kidnapping, breaking and entering, all that kind of stuff, man. It just doesn't make any sense, bro. And especially at that age, at 37, you should already at least have some type of gig or career, or have some type of goals in place that you've been accomplishing small goals to get to the bigger goal.
Deputies say that woman told authorities her boyfriend should be at the home. And when deputies got to the home, they found a 67-year-old man dead. This morning, there was a barricade situation between Roca and deputies in Sunazona area, which is about 20 miles to the east of Pierce, before the 37-year-old was taken into custody this afternoon around.
All right, so they found their boyfriend dead, and now he's a homicide suspect. It's because the dude ended up dead. I mean, it is kind of crazy. They didn't say how he ended up dead or anything like that. Then from him breaking in there, he probably pushed a dude down pretty hard or something, made him hit his head or anything. Who knows? But now, from you making that decision to go inside this old lady's home, they're looking at you as a suspect now for his death, and then kidnapping on top of that. Which is crazy, bro. So it really seems like he was smoking some or took some kind of pills or something to just be on that. He looked kind of high though when they had him up against that armored truck, which is a sad thing, man, because that's somebody's grandmother, somebody's mom, aunt, something like that. And then, like I always say, the decisions you make affect you and everyone around you. And if you really want to give yourself a chance, this kind of thing should be the last thing on your mind, man. Even if you're down and out, you know what I'm saying? Like, you shouldn't even be thinking like this to try to get ahead because, common sense to tell you that you're not going to get really far doing something like that. You got a better chance of just knocking on somebody's door, asking them if you could use their car before you do this, and somebody letting you use it. Besides you just making such crazy decisions that you end up in prison.
One. He's got a very violent past. He just got out of prison in August, and obviously he's staying in our community.
Now, this is an old mugshot of Roca from that latest time in prison. We found that he was charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon in 2023. He was already a prohibited possessor when that aggravated assault charge happened, meaning he had been in trouble with the law before then as well. Now, Roca was taken to the Cochise County Jail. We're still working to learn about all the charges he'll face from this incident, and we'll pass on any updates we get both on air and online at azfamily.com.
Man, so he already had a past, which, what I'm saying, sometimes people get institutionalized and, they don't know how to act when they get back out. So they make these kind of decisions, bro. And sometimes people don't, though. We all know that the system is designed to keep you in it. But then, it's a lot of people that do good after they get out and make better decisions than this because they really want to change their life. And like the police said, he already had a past of, doing things. And like I always say, man, change starts from within. You got to want to change. You got to want to be a better person for yourself first before you can even be a better person for anybody else, because if you can't take care of you, you can't take care of yourself, man. You got to make good mental decisions, man, because when you think about it, then that's what you act out, and that's physical. You know what I'm saying? So physical and mental, and then what you believe in, how you believe, actually has an effect on the type of decisions you make too. So that's spiritual, man, and that's how all three of them are connected, man, mentally, physically, and spiritually. So it does matter, the kind of things that, you listen to, that you eat, that you watch, it all matters, man. And at the end of the day, like I said, you just got to want to be a better person for yourself, man.
For now, reporting in studio, Zach Perlutsky for Arizona's Family.
All right, man. So it's Coach Snoop, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you're digging this kind of content. And your time is always appreciated because you could be doing anything but you hear me checking out these reviews. And just remember, man, the decisions you make affect you and everyone around you. And if you're not, life isn't as bad as you think. If you're not in that bad of a situation, man. And your life can change in an instant. Go from bad to good or from bad to worse, depending on how you think, positive or negative, how you set yourself up either for success or for failure, man. It's all up to you. Free will. The dude make the choices that you want to make. And until next time, I'm out.